Hi everyone, my name is Brittany. I'm a quantum energy healer, a medium, channel, Reiki master, yoga instructor, meditation guide. I just wanted to make a video on what's currently happening energetically, and of course energetically translates into physically because everything is energy. What is happening energetically on the planet right now, and potentially provide some clarity on what may be happening in your personal life, because we are the microcosm to the macro and there's a lot happening on Earth right now. So there is currently, and has been for a long time, there's been a lot of energetic momentum leading up to this point that we're at now here in 2025 March. There is a global shift in consciousness where the consciousness of every being on this planet is expanding. And because everything and everyone is connected, that means the animals, nature, Earth itself is all being affected as well. And we are all raising our vibration at different levels, at varying levels. But as a whole, we are raising our vibration. So what does that mean? Everything is energy, everything is vibrating, even every physical thing. So even a table, it looks solid, you can knock on it, but at the atomic level, it's all movement and it's mostly just space, potential, energetic potential and space. So that goes for everything. That goes for a rock, us, animals. Everything is energy at its core. So as our frequency raises and we start literally moving faster, what happens is the energies that are not congruent with, don't flow with, don't match the raising of the vibration, the enhanced consciousness, those denser energies that vibrate slower, they're darker, they're further away from the light, further away from truth. These things start to surface and come up because they're so dissonant. There's so much dissonance in the energy with the darkness and the light put together. So what happens is when a really bright light and a slower wave, let's say a really positive person and a really negative person come and have a conversation, there is a great potential for a very wobbly energy. A big wobble is created because the vibrations are so different that they come into contact and there's a chaotic wobble. So a lot of us are feeling that chaotic wobble right now and feeling like we might be going a little bit nuts, because anything that you haven't dealt with, whether it's from childhood, trauma from a relationship, anything that has led to emotional pain and has led you to inherit beliefs that are not true and or unhealthy to hold on to, these false assumptions that we have come to based on our previous experiences, past lives, childhood, whatever it may be. These things lower our vibration, and they're at such an opposite existential place from the energy that we are all going to now that it's surfacing for you to focus on, process, feel, look at, and choose differently for. So that's essentially the process of expanding your consciousness, of awakening, but it's not always fun. In fact, it's usually the exact opposite, not fun at all. So sometimes you might feel like you're moving backwards, or you're stuck, or things aren't changing, or things aren't getting better, or your self-improvement is almost getting worse. What's really happening is there was more to deal with that previously was more of a match to the energy of where you were at, so you could kind of coast and not look at it. But now we're moving up, it's time to go higher, so it's time to also look deeper. And looking deeper can be very difficult, it can be painful, it can hurt, it can make you sad, it can bring up a lot of emotions that are uncomfortable, but this isn't a bad thing. We have to go through these things, choose differently, and align those lower parts of ourselves with the vibrations that are trying to come in and affect us positively now. So there are a lot of other influences affecting us right now too. You could call them external, but nothing is really external because everything is you, outward, you pushed out, which is a weird concept for a human mind, but it's true. There are a lot of external factors at play. It's very known in the wider galactic community that this shift in consciousness is currently happening on Earth, and we basically have an audience. It's almost like a battle of light and dark, because there are beings that are aware that where we're going, if we as humans are to reach our full potential, there is so much power in that it makes the darkness afraid. So that's a good thing, but it also means that there are darker forces at play that are attempting to thwart this shifting consciousness that has too much momentum now. It's happening anyways. This awakening is occurring. It's too late. But the darkness does intend to keep us asleep, to keep us unconscious, to keep us negative, stagnant, heavy, dark, sad, powerless. So it's really important right now, more than ever, to shield our energy, to really pay attention to what we're ingesting. And that's not just food. That's what kind of music are you listening to? What are the lyrics? What is the hertz of the song? Because that's energy too, right? Music is energy. What you watch on TV, a TV show, what kind of messages are coming through in that TV show? So it's not what you're eating, it's what you're watching, it's what you're listening to. Are you meditating? Are you going out into nature? It's really important to do all these things, because there's so much external push happening that if our vibration is lower, we're more susceptible to those lower forces. And if you keep your vibration high through the things I just mentioned, eating well, sleeping well, drinking water, doing your best to constantly think of the next better feeling thought, being mindful, going out into nature, all of these things are very important because they help to keep our vibration high, and then you're automatically protected. You don't have to put up a mental or energetic shield around you, which you can. That is something that I do consciously quite often. But when your vibration is high, you're naturally protected because, as I was saying before, the darkness is at such a different vibration that you're just in a different place. You're in a different existential place. You don't have to worry about those lower vibrational energies if your energy is higher. And also asking spirit for help, because just like there's dark forces attempting to keep you asleep and unconscious, there's also benevolent, sentient beings who are doing the opposite, who are flooding us with light and love and hoping to affect us in a positive trajectory. So there is help for you. It's just about intending and asking and opening yourself up to the support. So if, let's say in a moment you're feeling very overwhelmed, close your eyes, ask spirit for help. If there's a spirit you resonate with the most, maybe that's Jesus. Maybe the term God resonates with you. Maybe it's a benevolent race that isn't from here. Maybe it's an angel, an archangel, whoever it is, ask that being to be with you, and they will. But they can't if you don't ask, because we have free will. So we do have support. You're not alone in this. And we're also all going through this. This is a worldwide thing. You're not alone. So be easy on yourself. You're not going nuts. These same things are happening in my life as well. And you just got to take a step back and look at the zoomed out version of what's going on in the world, and everything will be okay. Sometimes you have to get through the turmoil first before you get to the thing that we've all been doing this for, the awakening. So don't worry, be easy on yourself. And if you want to work with me, head over to my website, whitelighthealing.ca. You can send me a message through there. You can also book a one-on-one session with me as well. And I'll come back with another video on the specifics on how to keep the frequency high, keep your vibration high, to keep yourself protected. So yeah, have a good day.